Hello and welcome to HMG's Global Leadership Institute Spotlight. I'm here with Rajeev Tyagi, COO of Softtek. Rajeev, congratulations on being our top pick for the 2023 HMG Global Leadership Institute Executive of the Year.
Thank you, Hunter. Thank you. That's a tremendous honor, and I'm humbled.
Rajeev, you were drawn to the vision and the mission of Softtek some 9 years ago. What was it about that vision that caught your attention, and what keeps you driving there today?
That's a wonderful question, a pretty deep question too, Hunter. I came to Softtek as a part of an acquisition. The company I co-founded with my partners got acquired by Softtek. At the time of the acquisition, we had multiple offers, but Softtek showed a very unique culture, a very people-oriented culture. And when we met the leaders, especially the CEO, Blanca, we were just, both me and my partner was just drawn into that culture. We loved it so much that we took that offer. And ever since, like last 10 years, I've been part of this journey.
A little bit more on Bianca. What is it about her vision and her leadership style that keeps you engaged?
Well, I couldn't tell you enough. I mean, she is just an amazing, inspirational people leader, right? As a mission, we as Softtek, we believe in building a better future through digital technology together. And the part of together is together with our people and with our client. And for delivering that, it's very important to have the right culture, which is led by Blanca. She is our leader that drives it. So I'll give you a small example. She goes to every global delivery center, the GDCs, every year. And I have not seen any other CEO that would go to the 6-storied buildings and go to each room and greet every employee, shake hands with them, and ask them how they are. And that is such a unique thing for a leader to do. And that's how she is. Like when we talk about servant leader, I think she personifies that concept. And honestly, she provides inspiration to the rest of us to do this great work that we do with our clients and people.
Blanca is very inspirational. Excellent. Talk to us a little bit more about your role at Softtek.
Oh, yeah, fantastic. So I'm the Chief Operating Officer for the U.S. market. If you just a quick, brief understanding of what we do with Softtek, right? We're the powerhouse behind driving a lot of digital transformation. You might not actually see us, but you may be using a lot of our services that we build today, right? So the largest domestic airlines in the U.S. is our customer, and when you go to the airport, you book a ticket or you interact with them, there's a lot of work that my team or our team does behind the scene. If you were a big soccer fan, one of the largest European soccer team is one of our largest clients. If you go to one of these banks and touch some of these frictionless services at this bank, there's a lot of our people driving that kind of innovation for the bank. So we're behind a lot of different digital transformation, focused in really providing next gen digital solutions for our client, how to improve their client interaction themselves, modernizing their platform, because without that, the digital journey might not be complete, and they might not be able to take full advantage of all the technology that's out there, and also helping them drive their operations more efficiently. So that's sort of what we do. And we pioneered the model of nearshore almost about 25 years ago. We trademarked the global nearshore concept, right? And we still, till date, we live this concept all over the world. And it is uniquely positioned to help our clients drive the results that they need to think about in this world of agility, in this world of time to market. The nearshore model is a game changer. It reduces the friction. It's the same time zone. It cuts out delays, real-time collaborations, therefore better product and definitely better time to market, right? And so that's what we do. And my job as a COO is to really help my team be able to deliver this, right? So if you asked me, Honor, what's really what I do, instead of just putting this regular title of COO and so on and so forth, I consider myself as a transformational leader, right? My job is to really understand what our clients' biggest challenges are, their needs are, and that's why I spend a lot of time with our clients. And then come in and find the right people and put them in the right position, create the right environment, so they can then go do the magic, right? And that's what we really believe, that if we empower and inspire the right people, they'll do fantastic work, right? And so that's, in a sense, I'm a big football fan, right? And so if you think about finding the right people and putting them in the right places, I think a great example is, I'm a Niners fan, by the way. So Christian McCaffrey, right? We acquired him from North Carolina. Great guy, but he completely transformed Niners because he fit into that Kyle Shanahan system so well that he transformed the results. And I think since he came here, we won everything until the end of the season last year, right? So there's a lot of power in finding the right people and then putting them in the right position and then empowering them so they can do amazing things.
Rajeev, great insights. What trends are you tracking today, tomorrow, in the future that are really going to impact the enterprise and really make a difference for you, your clients, and your company?
So when it comes to trends, there are a lot of them, but I think the biggest of all of them is the generative AI part, right? I mean, there are a lot of trends. Like right now, there's a lot of efficiency plays going on. There's digital transformation going on. There's data going on, but nothing bigger than generative AI and the use of the LLMs to really optimize and deliver business value, right? And I'm personally incredibly optimistic of what this technology can do for humanity and the future of us, right? It's going to completely transform our productivity. It will create new possibilities that we cannot even imagine today. New business ideas that we are not able to really fathom. New jobs, new era of prosperity, generally speaking, right? So I'll give you some examples what we're seeing with our customers. For example, and directly in our business, there's a lot of generative AI being used to write, document, test codes, right? So we use our own system called Frida that helps us take just a natural language sentence and create code out of it that a coder can use and expedite their coding, right? And you would see that with GitHub. GitHub has what's called as GitHub Copilot. Microsoft also announced their Copilot on their Power BI, so you don't have to type the syntax in those Power BIs. You can actually write it in natural language, and they're incredibly powerful to understand what you really want, and they'll give you the code that you can copy and paste, right? Prompt engineering is a huge trend, right? And when we went to school, there was nothing called prompt engineering. That just came about in the last 6-8 months, where you could create a completely new application without actually writing a code by just using prompts. And the command on language is the new need, right? So whatever language you use, and if we have LLMs, which is the large language models, in those languages, the command on that language, whether it's English or anything else, is going to be the most important skill for the near future here, right? And then we're seeing that across testing, reverse engineering codes, very very outdated codes that we're seeing that nobody really understood the business logic of those codes, right? And so application modernization or doing the rationalization was very difficult. But with the advent of general AI, we can do that. We can feed that code into a general AI that can extract the business code, which can be verified by the business, maybe augmented by it, right? And then we can code using, again, we can feed some of those business logic as prompts into the LLM and create the new application, which like fast forwards the whole process 10x or maybe 20x, right? That's incredibly exciting for all of us. And that's just in our industry. I mean, I can talk about trends on and on in so many different industries that our clients are also. Go ahead.
Rajeev, great insights. I love it. Hey, when you think about it, so many organizations are starving for leadership. We call it visionary leadership here at HMG Strategy. How do you help your clients create a vision and create visionary leadership so you help them reimagine, reinvent that customer journey, reimagine, reinvent new business models, new go-to-markets to dream big?
Yeah, that's a question that a lot of our customers ask all the time, right? What should we do, and how should we take advantage? So I'll just stick with that same theme of AI to give you a little more, more color to it. And what we generally advise our customers how they should approach is first evaluate how these kind of technologies are going to disrupt your industry. It's not how or when it will be. It is certain that it will disrupt their business. And it is important that for the leaders to really understand how, right? The business value chains are going to be disrupted. So it's the first thing is to really understand the possibilities. Second, keep a very open mind, right? Experiment and invest small, but continue to invest in different line of businesses to create new proof of concepts or pilots. Because it's important to build. It takes maybe technology is easy, but transforming the organization takes time. So when you start doing pilots, you impact and you help the team members start to think about different possibilities they were not thinking about today, right? And definitely think about not just applying the technology for your business today, but the possibility of new business lines, right? New business ideas that this technology now can enable, right? Invest in readiness of the data and what we call as data pre-processing, because AI is very heavily involved or dependent on the data you feed them to train it, right? And the organization needs to get ready with the data that they can take advantage of the AI possibility. So that's a very important aspect of what it is. Then create your criteria as how you're going to invest. How do you prioritize use cases to target? And then a couple of very important advices for them is think about how you build an ecosystem of great partners, communication, communities, platform, advisors, analysts. So you can create this ecosystem that can provide you both the advice as well as help you execute. And while you do that, please keep in mind that maintaining trust with your stakeholders, whether it's customers or employees, is very important. So what kind of standards are you going to use? And what kind of guardrails are you going to put to make sure that the technology continues to build more trust with your stakeholders and allow you to grow?
Rajeev, brilliant insights. How would you characterize your leadership style?
I think I already touched on that, right? It's my personal style is very transformative or transformational leadership. I listen to a lot of people internally and to client. And I want to be the agent of change for them, right? So I generally want to bring positive change. I focus on the bigger things that make the needle move, and help bring the teams together, help create an environment where ideas are flowing, and make the right, help the team make the right decision, and then communicate it effectively to the rest of the organization. Because in my mind, leaders only have two jobs. One is to help build or make the right decisions, and the second is to communicate that effectively to the rest of the organization, so they can implement that vision. And so, generally speaking, that's my style of leadership.
Rajeev, great interview, and congratulations on being a 2023 HMG Global Leadership Institute Executive of the Year. Great job. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, Hunter.
For more information, please visit hmgstrategy.com and keep up to date by following us on our social media platforms. Thank you.